Okay, it looks like we're live. Sorry everybody, I'm having a technical issue that I thought I had resolved, but I think we're live, and we don't have much time, but we're going to try to take a walk. It is upper 60s here, feeling a little cooler, not as sunny. I don't know if we're going to have time to go to the campus, to be honest with you. That little delay, technical issue delay, didn't help. But let's see what we can see. Give me a minute or two. I need to gather a tripod up for us, and we'll take a walk and see if there's anything of interest. I'll be right with you. Just heard a red-winged blackbird. I believe I may have heard when I was trying to start up earlier, I may have heard, I think I heard, greater yellowlegs, 2 of them. At least that's what it sounds like. And I believe I'm hearing now black-capped chickadees. Oh, honeybee. Just saw a honeybee, wanted to land on my tripod. I'm sorry we're not going to have much time here today by the looks of things, or much time on the campus, if any, at all. Apologize. It's just how things go, I guess. And like I said, the technical issues didn't help. Some of it, I believe, has to do with YouTube changing things, and they keep changing things, or something's going on. And until that's all resolved, we're going to probably continue to have these little things going on. Okay, here it sounds like a tufted titmouse, I think. Yes, I just saw a tufted titmouse, and I had heard the and I just heard a chickadee, but we don't have much time, so let's take a walk. Let's see if we can see things of interest. I would like to go to the campus, but if we don't have time, we don't have time. I'm sorry about that. Just by the way things have gone here the last few years, I would often go for fairly extended periods of time not visiting the lab. And it would be because we would start at Montezuma, and by the time I would get back, there would be no time to go inside at all, look around, talk to anybody. And now over the last couple of years, we've been going to Montezuma really, every week throughout the year. So I really haven't been going into the lab all that much. Not much at all. And now, of course, with the lab closed to visitors, it's been a while since I've been inside. Oh, lots of Canada geese. Let me and many right nearby, so I don't want to disturb things too much. Let me see if I can get things untangled here and show you a little bit. Just heard another chickadee, and of course there are more geese back here. hear a white-breasted nuthatch. And someone's up here. I don't know who that was. We're not going to get too close because I don't want to bother the geese, but I also would like to see them. I'm hearing a robin. Sounds like an alert call, so I wonder if something's going on. Again, I'm not going to get too close to the water. I don't want to bother the geese. But I have to admit, I want to see them. You know, we've seen geese really all over the place today, but I still like seeing them here at Sapsucker. Oh, wait a minute. Is that... what am I seeing? Okay, nothing. To the naked eye, that looked lighter, and I thought something may have been... something different may have been out there. More geese there. Okay, so many of the geese, not all, have swam off a little bit. I'm not sure what I'm hearing. Might be hearing a red-bellied woodpecker. Okay, we're going to get going, get to the trails. It's good to be here. Oops. Let me just rig for walking here. I've done more hearing than seeing so far in terms of the birds, but so far we've heard or seen black-capped chickadee, white-breasted nuthatch, tufted titmouse, American robin. I believe I heard, and they seem to be in flight. Oh, by the way, I just heard another robin. I did see some starlings on the way in, and these are red-winged blackbirds. Good, 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 good. And I believe we heard a red-bellied woodpecker, I believe. I don't know where the robin is. Smells like fallen leaves. Just a bit. Now it's gone. I'd say it's upper 60s, mid to upper 60s. Getting a little cooler now. We've seen Canada geese also, of course. Robin. I just heard something. Heard something below me. Stirred the leaves. I don't. May have been a mouse. May have been, or a vole, or maybe it was a bird. I don't know. Could have been another leaf just falling or something. I don't see anything. Let's keep going. Things look, you've got a lot of grass that's grown in here. There is a little bit of water in this channel, but not much. I mean, overall things are dry. That water does not look clean. It looks oily, actually, for whatever reason. Just in that one little patch. I mean, we're not going to see any ducks that are, in here, for instance. Sometimes we will, if there's enough water. We've seen ducks in the past, or Canada geese. But, although Canada geese might come in and graze, but the ducks are unlikely to be there. They could be, but unlikely. Here's some people. So, the leaves here on the trail, I don't know if you can see them, but they've been worn down where people generally walk, towards the center of the trail, and they've been pushed off a little bit. I mean, here, in many ways, you see it's actually essentially without the leaves in some spots. The leaves in the trees have pretty much fallen. Now some of these at closer to eye level, they may be the kind of leaves that stay around for a while, or maybe even through much of the winter, and don't bother to drop. So my point is, most of the leaves have fallen. And actually, right now, that works to our advantage. It allows more sunlight through, so we can have this walk. If the sun were this low in the sky in, let's say, June or July, it'd be very dark down here in the woods. Hello. I hear noisy people up ahead. Hopefully they're walking towards us and we can not have to deal with them the whole way.
I'm really excited about doing that.
It's hard to hear over those people. Might have been hearing something. Boy, Sounds like some geese are, maybe they've taken off. Just making some noise for some reason. This is always a quiet part of the woods anyway. Not that there's never anything to see, but usually it is quiet in this stretch, bird-wise. But occasionally I've seen some really wonderful things over the years. I'll bet it was beautiful here in the woods, today with the sunny skies. But you know what? It's beautiful now. I just wish we had a little bit more time. I'm not sure what I'm hearing up ahead, if they're frogs or if they're something else. And I smell something, a very strong scent. Just briefly, it smells like some kind of perfume or something, but there's no one around me. Plane isn't helping, the plane that's overhead. Whatever I was hearing has stopped. They may have been frogs, it may have been some smaller birds, I don't know. Here's some people. They're probably, if I had to guess, at the Charlie Harper bench, which is unfortunate. I'd like to go there and take a look around. Maybe not. Maybe they're leaving. Looks like they're leaving. I'm going to look around with binoculars quickly. I don't see any birds whatsoever. Not from here. I would say, by the way, that water levels, at least, you know, I'm sure there's a difference from last week, but one way or the other, but they look about the same. I don't happen to see any noticeable change. Let's keep moving. I have a feeling those people are going to be at the Sherwood platform. But we're going there too. Kind of loud. Yep, they're going to the platform. They're loud. It's a beautiful place to take a walk, but it's not a park. This is as I said before, it's a wildlife sanctuary. I'm hearing a frog.
So that's why I was
Hello.
like, you know what? I'll never do that again. I'm going to listen to my gut and my kid. I want to meet my teacher so bad. I will tell you, my roommate did research.
Okay, I'm going to look around, everybody, just a bit. Oh, I hear a belted kingfisher. There it is.
Oh, see, there are birds. Where is it? There's a bird up in that tree. I like normal birds. No, I don't think it is a normal bird.
It's a belted kingfisher.
It's a what?
Belted kingfisher.
And is that like a rare bird?
No, it's not a rare bird, and they're here often, but they don't like to, or at least for me, they don't like to pose for pictures too often, and not close anyway.
Are you like a photographer or a bird tag?
I am just a hobbyist, and but I'm streaming this live, just so you know.
Oh, can I hear us?
They can hear you, but it's no big deal, believe me.
Famous. So how did you know that was the kind of bird? You didn't really see it. Was it from the...
Well, I did hear it.
the sound
And if you want a quick look, you can look at my screen.
Oh, thank you
that's
so
awesome.
much.
Oh, look at him.
Cool.
Nice. Toby, look
Wow,
at him.
Toby, come say. Can you pick him up so we can see
Yeah,
Pete?
you can see.
I can see.
It's pretty cool. How close is the campus? It's cute.
The campus?
Yeah, you're only...
It's pretty close. It's
like-
just a few minutes.
Is it walking distance?
You wouldn't want to walk it.
It's a long walk.
Are there normally when it's not like winter, are there more birds?
Well, there are plenty of birds around in winter, but you know, not as many, and they may be a little bit harder to find in many instances. It matters what type of winter we're having. You know, over the years I've found that if, let's say, there's a lot of snow on the ground, the area around the lab where they have a feeding garden will have a lot of activity. But there have been other years when it's been a mild winter and the birds are freer to go find food elsewhere, so you don't see as many around. And I've seen that on a couple different years when it's been like that. So it all matters, and also what matters is how cold things are. Is the pond frozen over and covered with snow, or if it's like this, it maybe draws the interest of the birds. So there's always something going on. But is it worth coming here in the winter? Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Do you guys want to walk more? So
I want to see the rest. Thank you for the info. Thank you very much.
Thank you
My
so
pleasure.
much.
Take care.
Take care. Have a good day.
You too. So the belted kingfisher is really all I'm seeing right now. I'm hearing the Canada geese, of course, but they're on the other side of the berm. I don't see any on this side. And I have not seen yet any ducks of any sort. The belted kingfisher, which looked to be a female, by the way, is still vocalizing. If you didn't know, with the belted kingfisher, it's one of the various species. There aren't that many where the females are actually more colorful than the males. I'm still looking around here to see if maybe there's some ducks hiding or something like that, but I don't see any. The kingfisher just dove, and I don't know where it is now. I hear it. It almost looked like it went down towards the water, but I don't think it did, considering that it's continuing to vocalize. Oh, glad I looked. Wood ducks, first we've seen today. And a mallard. A couple mallards and at least one wood duck. I did not see them with binoculars. They're not close. We're running out of time, so let's go. I have a feeling we're not going to go to the campus today. Sorry about that. Even if we were to leave now, we wouldn't have that much time to look around there, and it would take a while just to get there. So, I apologize in advance. And I wanted to go, believe me. We may still go, but I kind of doubting it. All right, let's continue our walk. No herons though, and no surprise. We didn't see one last week either. And I'm not saying there are no herons here at all, or that there weren't any here at all at any time today. But where we're looking, where we were just looking there from the Sherwood platform, remember, much of that had no water just a couple, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I'm not saying there are no prey there for the herons, but I doubt there are too many fish. There may be some frogs, maybe some fish that have managed to come back over, but somebody's making noise. I hear something that's a high-pitched chip note. And I don't know if it may be a cardinal, maybe, but something else made. I think I'm hearing a chip note of maybe a song sparrow. Yes, I think we have 1 or 2 song sparrows nearby. Slightly different chip notes, though. Hold on. I just saw something. I believe I'm hearing a robin also. These people are too loud. Little doubt, wood ducks and mallards are the most likely species to be seen here. But, we've seen others. We've seen over the years ringneck ducks and hooded mergansers, common mergansers. Oh, I just saw the kingfisher. What else have we seen here duck-wise? Shh.
There's a big difference. Oh, good, you can tell us about it.
Shh. What are you seeing?
There's a bird right up there. I don't know what's going on.
In that tree?
No, it's flying right.
Well, the kingfisher flew around a little bit.
Oh, maybe that's the one you saw.
And I don't see anything. Well, the kingfisher's not very, very big.
Do you know if there's like beavers here?
I'm sorry?
Do you know if there's
Beavers?
beavers?
There are.
Must be.
There are. They very often will be swimming
Are
there.
those birds right there? Sitting in those
Yeah, I
trees?
see that. I don't know if it's a bird. I think it might just be a flower. I think there's a flower. Or like something.
Yeah, no birds there. It's mostly Canada geese that you're seeing and hearing right now.
Those are called Canada geese, like the normal Canadian geese.
No, Canada geese.
Canada geese, not Canadian geese?
Nope.
Oh,
Canada's.
that's the bird I saw.
Where?
It just went into that tree right there. See the stump part? Sorry, I don't couldn't.
I'm not sure where you're looking.
So you see the tree that has like a branch and then it has a full tree? It looks like a letter V on that.
Okay.
You see that on the branch part, the one without the branches, I mean, the stump part. See, there's like a little white scratch. It's
Right, I don't
next to it.
see anything there
It might be
now.
on the other side. It just landed on that. I'm sorry, it's not rain. Well, thank you so much. We'll move
My
so
pleasure.
quieter.
Take care. I didn't see whatever she saw. I'm sorry. Just want to look around here a bit. Not sure what I'm hearing. There's the Kingfisher. Where is it though? I don't. Oh, I don't know if I could see it, but it's sounds like it's on this side of the water. And, oh, I see it. Wait, do I see it? Keeps moving around. Oh, I see it. Did you hear that bird? I mean, do you want to see what it looks like?
We saw him in the tree over here.
You got it?
Just so you know, you're not supposed to have dogs here on the trails, but go ahead and take a look.
Oh, you got him right on the thing?
You got it
It's
right
a belted
there.
kingfisher.
It's beautiful.
I knew that was a kingfisher because you just know by the call, but
Oh,
that's cool.
good shot.
Wow, awesome shot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Of course, I start recording and it turns the other way. Bye. You wonder, why are we hearing so many vocalizations from that kingfisher? I don't know. Oh, one single goose is flying around up above. Make it two separate geese. One is flying up and pretty much straight above, and the other is flying, and now is right overhead, and the other is flying around this one here. Now the other geese that we saw that were still there, they don't seem like they're in a hurry to leave just yet. So I don't know what's going on with them. I'm not saying they won't, but they, at the time, didn't seem to be in a hurry. I hear a mallard. Sounded like it was on this side of the pond, somewhere. We're going to continue walking, though. You know, we still have some light, but I don't think we have enough time to really get to the campus and look around. And again, I'm sorry about that, but I'm enjoying what we're seeing here, believe it or not. As simple as it may be, and you know, maybe you know, nothing really out of the ordinary or remarkable, I still think it's beautiful. There are more geese here than I had realized over here on this side. And, oh, I think I do see where I had heard a mallard a moment ago, and I think I see them, yes. Alright, we've got noisy people coming. Oh, more geese. They land on the other side by the looks of things. We've got geese here. I don't want to bother them, but I think they're tolerant, at least right now, of people walking by on the trail. But I don't want to stop and stare at them. Cute geese. Love the geese. You know, sometimes you can walk by, and that's fine. But if you stop and you start like really looking intently, they may not fly right away, but they may just kind of move off, and I don't want to disturb them. That's not what we're here for. It's getting dark, so I'm, you know, I knew when we arrived, actually I knew before I even arrived here, that I was pushing it for time, unfortunately. But it's, I mean, even if I could magically appear on the campus right now, it would be very dark. It doesn't look that bad on the camera, but it's, if you look in the trees and things like that, you know, it's hard to see anything. You know, I enjoyed what we've seen today. I wish we had seen more. I always say that, of course, but even like things like the view from East Road. I saw a lot of birds down there, but all far away, and the viewing wasn't great. So that kind of thing disappoints me. And, you know, would we have had time to go to the campus had we not gone to Van Dyne Spoor? Maybe. Maybe. We would have had more time, definitely. But, something just splashed below me. It may have been a beaver, but I'm not sure. I don't see anything. May have been a mink, I don't know. Or a muskrat, I don't know. Maybe a figment of my imagination. I'm looking around though, maybe I'll see it, but I don't see anything. Whatever it was, I think dove and stayed underwater. At least to the point where it got out of our sight. So we'll continue. I think we're going to go back to the water since we're not hurrying to the campus. I actually considered going to another location today. Someplace I've never been, but it would have meant a lot more travel time, I think. And ultimately, I decided not to bother. Really, I haven't done my research on the area anyway. I don't know if I'll ever go, but never been there. Don't know my way around. Don't know where to go. Feels cool now, there's no doubt. You know, once you get into the 60s, and it was already in the maybe around close to mid-60s by the time we got started here, and without any sunshine on us, it definitely feels cool. I'm hearing a chipno. It may be a cardinal, but I'm not sure. It may not be. Maybe it's a sparrow or something. So I thought I had heard a red-bellied woodpecker, and there's a chance I heard maybe a hairy or a downy, but we didn't see really any woodpecker activity while we were here today. Not sure we heard or saw a well, I don't think we saw one, but I'm not sure we heard a cardinal. This is not the ideal way to look at it, but that's Jupiter there. And I don't know if I can pick it up, but I saw Saturn. I can just see Saturn. It's a lot fainter. Lately, it's been relatively easy to see. Oh, there's Mars. It's been easy to see, I think that's Mars. So you've got Jupiter and Saturn up there, and I believe that's Mars over here. Come on. Well, hard to focus even with the other camera. I have yet to have a good, honest to goodness, clear view of Mars. And I think I just don't have the gear for it. I think you may need to cut out some of the glare and everything because it is bright. Although I've dimmed it down, it just doesn't. I guess I've done it. It's not perfectly sharp, and maybe it'll never be sharp, but it's hard to see that it's a disc instead of like a bright light in the sky that has a little bit of the glare around it. Not last night, but the night before, I tried to have a test, and things, I don't know if they ever got running properly, at least not when I was out there looking at those three planets. Later on I tried again, but with a slightly different configuration. And I think I was able to get things up and running. But something's going on because, when I started everything up today, it started up no problem. And then when I tried to restart here, without having changed anything myself, I just couldn't do it. It went live, everything went live, but it's like it was going nowhere instead of to YouTube. So something funny's going on. There are, I believe, at least a few geese left. Well, we saw some over, here, farther beyond the little outcropping there, and then there are some that are. Oh, here comes some, or maybe they're leaving. Maybe everybody who left is coming back, or maybe just somebody else is coming in. I don't know. Let's see how things develop. Oh, the mallards just took off, or 3 of them did anyway, and they're leaving. So anyway, I still have technical issues to resolve, and maybe I'll have another test this week trying to get things fixed. I did consult with with a manufacturer of one of my pieces of gear, and that's pretty too. They mentioned YouTube's changes, so I think things are in flux. In terms of the birds, it's very peaceful here. There's road noise, and well, it's primarily road noise, I guess, but everything's quiet here now. You hear the occasional goose honk, and that's just about it. It makes sense, though. I mean, the crickets there may still be crickets around, but they're not making much noise this time of year. Same thing with the frogs and everything, so it's quiet. It's just about time I packed up and headed home. I can see a little bit the geese that are on the pond here and there, but I think if I were to try to show you them, they'd be difficult to see. There's some that are actually a little closer to me. I'll try to show them to you. This camera can't lighten up things as much as the other camera. I don't know if we're going to see more geese come in or not. I kind of doubt it, but you never know. It seems like the geese are just not coming here for the night. They're probably going elsewhere. And we've seen, if anything, we've seen more geese here, during the day. At least, for our late times here, late in the day. And then I see a couple geese maybe coming in, too. And but then, we've seen the geese leave, so it's like, I don't know. Don't know where they're going. I don't know if that's just how things are this year, or maybe because of the lack of water. Now, we have a fair amount of water now, once again, in the pond. But maybe they've just gotten into a pattern of going elsewhere. I don't know. I may hear some right now, I'm not sure, coming in, maybe. I hear them, I don't see them yet. Oh, I do. Wait, do I? I can see them. Not very well, but I see them. Here they come. I'm hoping they go by the tree. Looks like they're turning. They may come in. And there are more. Okay, they're landing now, out of view. It's a special place. And I'm sure there are many like it, but this is our special place. It's one where we can go, one we know about. And we've seen a lot of beautiful things here over the years. Well, I'm not showing them to you well because it's so dark, but they're Some coming in. Okay, they came in for a landing and they never came back into view. I think we have more coming in. Yes, we do. Oh, come on. You're going to disturb everything now? This late in the day? What did that one do to offend you? Okay, well, just like everyone's swimming now away from us, I think it's time we packed up and headed home. The camera is lightening things up just a little bit. It is darker up to my own eyes. Even when we're running out of light, it can be tough to leave this place, you know? Wish we didn't have the road noise, but if you can kind of drown it out and drown out my own talking. Five more coming in. They just flew in out of nowhere. And okay. Well, this wasn't quite how I had hoped Ithaca would work out, but I've enjoyed the walk today. I really have. Oh! More just arrived. I don't know where they came from either. Sometimes they'll be quiet coming in, and I won't know about them. When it gets this dark, I won't know about them until they're really almost landed. Landed and settled on the water. I'm glad that we're here instead of over, near the outlet. because it seems like they've been coming in from primarily over the trees that are on that side, so I don't think we'd really be able to see them come in anyway. And we've benefited from this lighting that's still available to us. Oh, one other, I believe just one, just flew in. Either that or else no, I don't think it had taken off and then came back down. It was up too high for that. Well, it seems like it's really late. How late is it? It's only, it's not even 6 o'clock yet. I can't see my watch, but... Yes, 20 minutes to 6. Like I was about to say, though, I mean, I had hoped we would go to the campus and you know, maybe find our hawks there, but we just haven't had the time lately to do that very well. It's my fault, really. I'll try to make it up to you eventually. I think some may be leaving. Either that or... Oh no. Well, I hear someone overhead who may be coming in. Oh yeah, a few of them. I can't tell how many. Hold on. 6. 6 more flying around, and they're flying now in our direction. But they're circling. I think they're coming in. We're running out of light, obviously. And it sounds like there's some... Obviously, an increase in vocalization. It could be calling the ones that are flying around down. That's very possible. Maybe they landed just now. Well, you know, as long as we have this beautiful scenery, I'm going to continue on until we really can't see any longer. I can see, by the way, just through the trees, not easily. I can't show them to you on this camera. But I can see Jupiter and Saturn fairly brightly now because the sky has darkened up that much more. I'd consider trying to get the other camera out and showing you the planets, but not only have we seen them before, but I don't have the right tripod for it. I do in the car, but I don't want to switch tripods and all that nonsense. Anyway, I think it's time we packed up and moseyed on back home. I want to thank you all for joining me. Appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed the day as much as I have. Hope you've enjoyed it even more than I have. But we are out of time. We're almost out of light. But Sapsucker is beautiful at night. Good night, everybody. Until next time.